I think you remember in the previous class, strokes S and R are not hooked initially. F, V, it, D, ish, G, M, N, ing, L, R. These curves are given small hook, initially small hook. Initial hook is given to these strokes. See? Farvar, tar, dar, shar, jar, mar, nar, ingar, ingar. This is not given. This is also not given. Initial hook in the previous class. And S to Z are also not given. I think you remember. The reason is explained in this chapter. Why God has given us 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 ears. The reason is that only for convenience. Suppose we want to pass on a paper to a person here. So, instead of giving like this, what we will do? You see? A hand helps another hand. So, for convenience sake, pairs of limbs are provided by God. Similarly here, we got far, var, thar, dar. Okay, farvar, thar, dar. Fal, val. Farvar, thar, dar, fal, val. These curves are there. These curves are provided with alternative forms. How? You see, just turn this. Far, var, thar, dar, fal, val. So these are alternative forms. Alternative forms for har, var, tar, dar. 4 strokes. Har, var, tar, dar. R hook. L hook, fal and val. Fal. Just very easy. So, now alternative forms are provided. You can write what is the sound it gives? Far. Like this? Far. Okay. Now you see this curve far is written with which direction, which motion? We got 2 directions, left motion and right motion. Isn't it? So, with which motion? Left. This is right. So, these curves written farvar, tar, dar, fal, val with the left motion. So, they are called left curves. The curves written with right motion are called right motion curves. Left curves and right curves. Now, when alternative forms are provided, we must create rules. Which form should be used when? Then the left curves are to be used, when the right curves have to be used. Rules for var, var, thar, dar. Okay. Var, var, thar, dar. Left curves forward, thar, dar are used when standing alone with a preceding vowel. Offer, It stands alone. Preceding vowel, offer. Author. Author. Ever. Ever. Every. Every. When standing alone with a preceding vowel. Other. 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 Okay. So left curves forward further are used when standing alone with a preceding vowel. With a preceding vowel. Then left curves are to be used. Right curves are used if there is no preceding vowel. Right. Right. There is no preceding vowel. Therefore right curves. When standing alone with a preceding vowel, left curves. When there is no preceding vowel, right curves. Right. Okay. Throw. Throw. In other cases, either form may be used, whether left curve or right curve. But preference may be given to right forms. But by experience, what we know is, left curves join better with left strokes and right curves are better to join with right strokes, the other strokes. When the curves are joined to other strokes, left curves join better with left strokes and right curves with right strokes. How? Friday. Friday. See? Friday. This is convenient than right curve. Virtue. Virtue. See? This is convenient. Frame. Frame. You see? Right curve is convenient because M is also going right side. So, frame. Leather. Leather. So, the point is, either form can be used. Now you see, right curve is convenient to join, left not possible, isn't it? So, right curve is convenient. So, this will come by experience. Right curves, hull, well. Okay, hull, well are used after a straight upstroke. Straight upstroke or K, A, N. So, right curves, hull well are used after a straight upstroke. Rifle, see, rifle, straight upstroke. Like that. Cavil, like that. Right curves are used after a straight upstroke or horizontals KAN. In other cases, left curves are used. Flow, arrival, arrival. So, to use funnel, whether left or right curves are used after a straight upstroke or KAN, horizontals. In other cases, very easy, in other cases, left curves are used. You know, parvaru, taradaru, charadaru, karagaru. Parvaru, taradaru, no, falvalu, like that. So, two consonants sounded at a time. You observe this. Cry. Correct. Correct. Speedily pronounced. Correct. I. Okay? We can easily write the hook. This hook represents the sound of R because it is written with the right motion to strike stroke. Correct? There is no time gap in pronouncing kr, I. Isn't it? I. Correct. There is no much time gap between this is hook, isn't it? Hook. This is represented by the R is represented by the hook. And what is the stroke? K. K is the stroke. Hook represents R. While pronouncing this word, observe, there is no time gap. Quickly it is pronounced. I. Cry. Isn't it? See. Paper. 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 See how speedily it is pronounced. Paper. 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 Quick. Here, you may think that there is an intervening vowel of A, but A is not properly audible. Paper. Paper. Pray. You see. Pray. Just like a cry. Pray. So, there is no much time gap in sounding the stroke consonant sound and the hook consonant sound. This hook gives the sound of R, consonant sound. The stroke gives the sound of up. So, R is sounded after the stroke because the hook is attached to the stroke. Therefore, to which stroke the hook is attached? P. So, P, R. There is no time gap between P and P and R. Pray. A plus A. Long vowel. Observe how the word is sounded and how the consonants are pronounced. There is no time gap. Pray. No. Pray. Quick. So here, what I am saying is, there is no time gap. Though in spelling, you see, A is there, but paper. No, it is not paper. Paper. It is not clearly audible, isn't it? So only two consonants are quickly pronounced. Paper. No, it is not correct. Paper. Don't bother about the spelling. You are not pronouncing the word as per spelling. No. Table. Table. Here pray on the line. Okay. Table. Table. No. You are not pronouncing like that. Table. Are you pronouncing like that? No. Table. So, here, B, L. Clear. Speedily pronounced. No time gap between the stroke and the hook. There is no time gap. You don't find any sound there. Table. Yes, there is some time gap is there. Table. But while pronouncing bell, no time gap between two consonants. What are the consonants? B and L. Play. play, play, ip and l. Pal, stroke is p, ip, hook gives the sound of l. Is there any time gap? Is there any other sound? No. Pal, very speedily. Plus a. Pal, a, play, play. See, play. Both the consonants ip and l are quickly pronounced. That is why we have used the short method. So, we have found out the hook to represent that consonant instead of writing the stroke form, basic stroke form. Understand the point? While pronouncing the stroke and hook, there is no time gap or any other vowel is intervening between the stroke and the hook. Both the consonants are speedily pronounced. Which consonants? Represented by the stroke and hook. Kr, I, cry. Pe, per, speed, very speedily. Per, pe, like that. No, you are not, there is no time gap or any other sound intervening. Pray, play, play, table, table, bell, table, cable, like that. You come to this example. Here, parallel. Pa, a, l, so this is a phonetic structure, you know already. Parallel. Up, a. Up, a. Short vowel, a. You know vowels? A, short vowel. R. Again, a. Short vowel. L. Vowel. A. Light dot, second place. Light dot, second place. This is light dot, first place. This is light dot, first place. Okay, well. Now, you observe, our aim is to write the word quickly. P is a stroke. Now there is a vowel. Immediately, R sound has come. Why can't we use hook? We can speedily write instead of the stroke. Clearly understand. Pa, ra. So what I want to say is, why can't we utilize that short form of, abbreviative form of hook? So, leave it. Now what happened? What about this vowel? This vowel is clearly separating the stroke and hook. You see? Pa, a, vowel is intervening. This vowel is clearly intervening. You see here? Pray. There is no time gap. But here there is a time gap and there is a vowel sound. It is clearly occurring. It is clearly coming, that vowel sound. So, even then we want to use this hook. How? We will study that. We will create the rule. Now, let us use this. What is the remaining? Suppose we want to invent this. If we write like this, it will become parallel. What about this? So, we must find out some shortcut method. We want to use this hook. Using that hook so that we can write quickly. So, there is some other method. We want to utilize that. Similarly, sharp. Ish is there. Ish. So why can't we use shar? But it is not shar. Both the ish and are not speedily pronounced. There is a time gap and there is a vowel. I is represented by a dot. This is represented by a dot. Understand this? So, this vowel is intervening between what? The stroke and the hook. The dot is clearly intervening. Whereas, table, no, bill, paper. Though you are finding a vowel, you are not paper. You know, you are not pronouncing like that. The word is pronounced as paper. That's all. Per. Paper. Per. That means this vowel is not at all audible. But whereas here, relal. So this is intervening. Which kind of vowel? Which type of vowel? Dot vowel. Okay. Now, sharp, a. But a vowel is there. If we use like sharp, but it is sharp. That means this a is intervening between the stroke ish and hook r. If we put here snap, it is not occurring after it is not snap. So we cannot put. Just understand, I will tell the rule. Then challenge. It's ill. But between that there is a time gap and there is a vowel. Challenge. Or a challenge, whatever it may be. Okay. There is a dot vowel. It may be long or short, but it is a dot vowel represented by a dot vowel. Isn't it? So, that vowel is clearly intervening, clearly occurring between the stroke and the hook. Stroke means not a particular, not certain stroke. Here, in this case, itch. Hook means a hook. Church. Itch. But it is not church. No. This vowel is separating, clearly separating the stroke and the hook. That means stroke consonant ch and the hook representing r. Church. Up. Light dash. Certain place. Church. Cut. Up. Vowel. I think you are perfect in vowels. Or refer to vowels. Okay. This one. Church. Anna, you will have to pronounce church. It is not church. No. So, what I am telling is, there is a time gap between the stroke and the hook representing consonants, and also in that time gap there is a clear vowel. A vowel is occurring between the stroke and the hook. Okay. Another example I will see. Study this. Course. Clearly it is coming. Heavy dash. Don't bother about the spelling. With consonant, with is represented by the hook. Between this, heavy dash, certain place. Suppose if I put here, what will happen? Crow. Because Kar, you had to read it. Isn't it? So after that you have vowel kar. Isn't it? So you cannot write like this. But we want to use that book. Instead of writing the stroke. Understood? So there is a way. Within shortest time we want to write. That is our aim. How best we can record this sound quickly. That is our aim from the beginning. So, what kind of a short method we can adopt? Now let us